All right, and we ended up doing pretty good. We got an 80 for our ASVAB test yesterday, and yes, this was finally the legit score that I'm gonna be going with because I know prior to this I took two ASVAB tests that on one I got a 75 and then on the other I got like a 78, 79, and this one I got 80. But this one here was the actual test itself for me to, that the Army's gonna consider when it comes to giving me what options I have for jobs and all that stuff. With that being said, I did end up. Sorry, I got cut off. I had a phone call to answer to, back to civilian life, Boston calling me and whatnot. But yeah, so I ended up having to go to MEPS yesterday, and it was pretty fun. I went to the MEPS in San Antonio. My recruiter drove me up there, and we pretty much went in there, did the whole process, and I had to take the verification test to prove that I was the one that took the ASVAB test. And then I had to take like a personality test, which was pretty weird. That took me longer than the actual ASVAB itself because like some of the questions it asked were stupid as fuck, right? I was like, what the heck does any of this have to do with anything, right? But whatever, I guess that helps the Army know or get to know me a bit better. So I ended up taking that, and then I ended up coming back home, told my recruiter, hey, everything went well. I pretty much sealed in the score of 80. He was like, well, fucking great. That's awesome. Pretty much with an 80, you can choose pretty much about any job you want in the military. I'm like, hell yeah. Well, what was the passing score? What was like the minimum passing score? He's like, dude, it's 30. I'm like, holy fuck. Like, damn. Like, Army has like some low ass fucking standards for when it comes to accepting people. Fuck, the Army takes anyone, even fucking dumbasses. Holy shit. But yeah, so that was fun. I do have a few extra stories I want to tell, but those are going to be their own shorts. So stick around, subscribe for that.